Shit's a ripoff.
The following program is rated R.
Wait, song's over. Sorry, guys. Gotta stop dancing. Welcome to the most rated R show right here on UPPR. It's Raw Rated R. And I'm the host this week, one of the hosts, Benjamin Vincent. To my right over here, they don't call him Freckle Sensei for any reason, wearing his Iron Man shirt. Let's get Marvel, Freckle Sensei.
What's up, Lala? Thank y'all. I am lit. As Dice would normally say, I am turned the fuck up right now.
He's Little John. Yeah!
I'm excited. Yeah! Mustard! Anyway.
To the bottom of us is the executive one, the executive consultant. What is going on?
You know, I dare say I see a lot of shots being thrown around from all the other hosts. It's that time of year. It's exciting. It's the end of the year. We're doing awards, and I'm seeing shots from the penitentiary, and I'm seeing shots from the Mike Knox show, starring Mike Knox, featuring Mike Knox, directed by Mike Knox, written by Mike Knox, co-starring Mike Knox, guest starring Mike Knox. I mean, all of these shots, but I want to tell you one thing that I will always tell you all. We have the best intro in all of unpopular wrestling. It's catchy.
Not even gonna lie, we do. We really do.
I'm doing good though.
I'm glad it's not a wrestling intro. I'm glad it's like we're going to the club.
Yes.
We're going to the club. Hey, where'd you get that rated R thing? Is that a ripoff of Duke Nukem?
Duke Nukem? No.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. Truth be told, I wasn't even a fan of Duke Nukem.
What?
What was it?
Man, Duke is a classic.
That game was popping back in the 90s.
Man, for real.
You know, I do agree with that. I wanted to say something and I let it go when he said he tried to switch it up, and I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to bring light to the situation. Shout out to you for doing that. LOL. The best intro on an award. No, it's not. Just like your segment. And myself. All right. Anyway.
Look, I know we're gonna do a commercial about this, but I got something to say about this award show. And damn it, I'm expounding on it because I'm not gonna spoil y'all, but a special someone who should be on a goddamn nominated for an award is actually hosting the awards. Who is
You're nominated for an award. You are nominated for an award. You're nominated for best duo with me.
When is the
we got nominated for that
show?
Yeah,
shit.
September 12th. Not just September 12th. December 12th is the awards. Next Monday is going to be the actual polls that's going to be released. Cyber Monday. You have a week to do it. Next Thursday.
I have to get my suit. Are you guys wearing a suit for the show?
I will be dressing up, yes.
I'm definitely wearing a suit.
Are you going to wear a suit?
I'm not wearing, and no, I'm not going to do the Kevin Owens shirt that looks like a suit type of, no, I'm wearing a real suit.
That could be a good idea for me.
I didn't know you owned a suit, Vinny.
Woo! Damn! Hey! A little Batista.
Bro, I don't know. Look, I don't know what the hell EC been drinking, eating this
Gatorade
weekend. but he is taking hella shots right now.
I didn't know. Vinny is a very basic dress guy. Very basic. You are very basic.
What do you mean basic?
I mean, so am I. Don't get me wrong, but you are like super basic.
Thank you. Should have been something, damn it.
Guys, let's get into the show. We start the show off like we do every week, opening with people arriving. I mean, I feel like I'm watching like the NBA on TNT. I mean, LeBron's coming, and we got Carmelo Anthony and Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant and Charles Barkley. I mean, they're all arriving. I mean, why is this something we're doing every week? Can somebody? Does this get boring to you guys to see these guys arrive and crowd going wild, same people every single week?
You ain't say nothing but a word, Venomous Vincent. I have been pissed off about this and spewing my hatred about this for months now. I don't need to see people bringing the luggage to the arena every freaking week, especially when I know they didn't arrive together. Bianca Belair did not go to the arena with just a second. Bianca Belair did not go to the arena with Jade Cargill and Montez Ford with freaking B-Fam. No, I don't believe it. Stop the nonsense immediately.
I agree, but it's only because it's cool if it's like a big ass feud, like a level 2-3 heated feud, and you want to do the camera angle. But doing the camera angle every damn week, it gets redundant.
Yeah,
and it loses the factor.
It's so your play-by-play analyst on Raw is Joe Tesoro can tell the story, but they need to stop. If you want to tell stories, go back to the video package of what happened last week. I like those. I think that's what Raw's missing.
Yeah,
that's what SmackDown's missing.
I agree.
Video packages and fucking pyro, not people walking with coffee. I don't even see that. I'm not watching The Office. I'm watching Monday Night Raw. You would like it. I'm watching Monday Night Raw. What the fuck, bro? I imagine there. I see you've been going to the same school as Charmaine. I imagine them kissing the Luger. That is okay. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I do gotta say, Tiffany and Nia coming to the arena though. They sure know how to wear less clothing every single time we see them.
And I need more. I need less and less. Let me stop. I'm just being a pervert. But
yeah, you are.
I'm just being a pervert. But I would love to see them all the time with less and less. But matter of fact, I wouldn't mind if either one of them honestly had an OnlyFans, because I would not subscribe because porn is free. But I would get the trial. I would get the 30-day trial for either one.
Just a second. On a penitentiary, weren't you in part of that conversation where they were talking about Pornhub and stuff?
Look, all I said.
You added your 2 cents.
All I said was that what Mike Knox said about RedTube, it's a classic. It is. And honestly, the best site, and I'm not saying how I know, but I just got sources. The best site is XNXX. It's the best site of all time.
I would love to know what your sources are. Is it the right eye and the left eye?
Hey,
like I said, my sources are confidential. I can't tell people who I get these sources from. I can't tell people how I get these sources from. All I know is, hold on, my stuff look kind of swole in that. Hold on. Anyway, I just know that XNXX is the best one. Don't ask how I know. I just know.
I like the TW. I like TW, the little shorts. You watch that one?
Now I ain't gonna lie. I be on Instagram mostly, like Instagram Reels. It's your fault.
I've been saying for years that UPPR is going to have an OnlyFans account. Mike Knox definitely wanted to give you a preview this past Saturday at the penitentiary. I have to say, boy tour rotator cuff. I don't. All Diddy
is crazy. Hold on, all Diddy is crazy.
What happened on Monday Night Raw? Come on, Venomous.
Monday Night Raw starts with the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther making his way down to the ring. Now we know this Saturday Gunther is going to be at Survivor Series defending his title against one Damian Priest. Are we both looking for this? Are we looking forward to this match, or is this not really? Okay, I'm gonna move on.
We know the outcome. We just know the outcome. Damian is not going to win this.
Well, let's do a recap of Gunther defeated Priest to win the title at SummerSlam.
Yep.
And let's see if Gunther is going to hold the heavyweight championship just as long as he held the Intercontinental Championship. But I got to tell you,
he's not holding it. He's not holding it past the Rumble.
Yeah.
He is not. Listen, he's still not as good as the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, the Honky Tonk Man.
Here we go.
I mean, the Honky Tonk Man is the greatest of all time.
Just a second. If the Honky Tonk Man is such a great Intercontinental Champion, why don't you name 4 matches?
Okay. Ultimate Warrior.
Knew that was going to be one.
Jake the
I was
Snake
about to say that was
Roberts. And Big Boss Man.
That's a lie.
That is not a lie. That is not a lie.
Honky Tonk Man never defended the Intercontinental Championship against the Big Boss Man. Ever. You took that out your ass, right? Literally took it out your ass. And I mean all Diddy.
Rick Rude. Ravishing Rick Rude. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. The
Honky Tonk Man is not even in the top 5 greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time. The only reason how come he cracks the conversation is because he held the championship for so long. But besides that, no. That's like saying Dean Ambrose is the greatest United States champion of all time.
Listen. Let's stop flocking around here, okay? Let's stop flocking around and get right back to the show.
How many stars did Honky get? How many he create?
How many stars?
Stars? What do you mean stars? Oh,
matches.
No, we don't do that damn mess of bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, he created. I mean, Jimmy Hart was his manager.
That's somewhat valid. That I ain't gonna lie. That is valid.
You know what I wanted to say before we go on? The commentator for tonight, Raw. What is his name again?
Oh, Joe Tessitore.
He sounds just like if you close your eyes to one man and one man only that just did last Saturday's call at the Mike Tyson fight.
Morrow.
I mean, they sound kind of similar.
They do.
Just a second.
And he's great. And
you agree with that nonsense?
They have the same similar voice. They have the
no,
same.
They don't. No way in hell. No,
they do. They literally sound the same. It's just one is more charismatic. Morrow is more charismatic and more creative than Joe. But if you really hear their voices, it's similar.
Mike, you hear this nonsense?
Their voices are similar.
They do not. No, they do not. Not at all.
Hold on. Wait. Just a second. You're saying no, both you and Mike. But what you guys have to really do, it's like if you want to get into the moment and you want to close down all the lights to do meditation, you have to do the same thing with listening to
what?
You have to turn the lights off.
Where are we going?
I was like, wait, where? I know there's a lot of video shit that's been going on tonight.
I thought we were going to New York City and we made a left turn to Alabama. What the fuck just happened? What just happened?
Look, that's not even Alabama.
Sounds like Big Van Vader.
Oh, get out of here! It does not sound like they. Listen, I'm moving on.
Exactly, they have like that typical.
I'm going to take a page out of Mike Knox's book. Because he's been doing this, and I've noticed. Right, just a second. With all due respect, okay, that was bullshit. What the fuck you just said, right? Bullshit with a capital B and a capital S.
I'm offended. I'm very
good.
offended.
I was offended. You said they sounded alike.
I'm offended. We go to the middle of the ring, and Gunther is being interviewed, and has asked, ever since he's lost at Crown Jewel to Cody Rhodes, we've seen a different side to Gunther. We kind of have. I mean, he's not the same. Go get him, killing everybody. He's a lot different.
You know what he's like? Hold up, I gotta get the right one. Hold up. You know what he's like? Where's it at? Where is it at? Where we at? Where's it at? I don't even see the shit.
Well, while you're
Here it is. Gunther is a strong person. He has been one of the most entertaining, most dominant wrestlers in the last 5 years through NXT UK, NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. He finally wins the biggest championship in wrestling, not named the WWE Championship, the biggest championship in wrestling. And ever since he won that title, he's been acting like, and I can't stand what you're doing to him, Triple H. I can't stand it. I don't like it. What the fuck is going on? He comes out there, his interest doesn't even look grand. He doesn't look cool. He doesn't look as cool. He's looking all nervous and worried. For fucking what? He already beat Damian Priest. Right? Damian Priest comes in there and grabs a microphone and bores him to death. Right? And he still looks scared. And then he beats up Damian Priest. And then he ends up doing table. What? I know he's going to win a match. I get he's going to win a match. And we'll have the prediction show, not on Thanksgiving, but we'll have a prediction show. Special start time apparently on Saturday at 6 o'clock. Maybe we'll have it immediately after the SmackDown Penitentiary. I don't know. But we're talking about testicles, right? Joe Testicles, what I saw. They took Gunther's testicles and they shat him out. Do the same ass that Vince brought out the Honky Tonk Man shit earlier.
Oh, God.
The same ass. Right? Exactly. Game over. Damian saved this segment. No, he didn't.
The segment overall was just kind of boring.
Now, granted, Damian's cutting some of the best promos he's ever had. But that's not saying much, Steve. You stop with the lies. Why is Darth Vader in the background?
I miss the old Damian Priest with the arrow.
Damian, the segment, this segment, I didn't really care for. Like, I literally tuned out of it, to be honest, because it was going to be the same thing over and over again. Like, Damian, I don't know what's going on. Like, I had so much faith in him once he came up out of NXT. I had so much faith in him when he joined the WWE. I don't know what's going on.
I can tell you what's going on. When he got from NXT to SmackDown, who was in charge? That's what people forget. The person who was in charge was Vince McMahon. He's the one that gave him the Intercontinental Championship. There's a big difference between Triple H and McMahon's booking, and some things like I said I like better about Triple H, and there are other things I like better about McMahon. I think Triple H makes storylines a little bit more interesting. I will give you that. Yeah, I think Vince McMahon knows how to make stars better, like legit household name stars.
I mean, that one I feel like that's not really fair for Trips because he hasn't had it. Well, no, take that back. He hasn't really had like the chance yet to just make a legit star on the main roster. Now NXT, he made hella stars, but they just didn't go over in the main roster. But half of that is because of Vince McMahon. I mean,
does anybody remember a guy by the name of I don't remember his name now.
Prime example, Keith Lee should have been a star. Why the fuck would you name him Bearcat Lee? That was the dumbest shit. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
You know why? He needed to get punished. He needed to get punished. This man was told he was going to get pushed to the moon. The moon!
Exactly.
Right? That big thing in the sky is out there right now.
And nothing.
Right? The moon. You seen the moon, Vince, right? See people block it when they walk past it. Anyway, the bottom line is he's going to get pushed. He had a Royal Rumble thing where he was Brock Lesnar. He had a Survivor Series thing with Roman Reigns. He was going to get pushed to the moon. They told him. Vince said, all you got to do is lose a little weight. He told two people that. He told Keith Lee and he told Gunther that. True story. Okay, I knew this. Keith Lee and Gunther that. Look what happened. Gunther automatically won the Intercontinental Championship by being that guy that took my wife, right? And then Keith Lee got barricaded. So he ran over to AEW. And look what he's doing now.
No damn sense. Well, I mean, let's be honest. AEW don't know how to make consistent stars. That's not named MJF.
I mean, this is
literally the only star that they've been pushing consistently besides fucking Darby Crash Out All In.
Well, let's go to the backstage.
No, I need to regroup because y'all pissed me off with that shit. Piss me the fuck off with that shit. I need to take a break. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk about this shit. Because I'm pissed the fuck off. Y'all reminded me that Samantha Irvin's gone. Stay with us. You're watching a popular review.
Catching him in a crossbody with his impaler DDT for the win. And Trick Williams stands up. And Andre's devastated. And a lot of the fans that were wearing the Chase U merch and had signs are all devastated as well. And some of the fans in there were singing the na 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 hey hey goodbye chants that sometimes you would hear. And that was the end of NXT tonight. And as you can see by the smile on his face, he's very happy with the outcome, of course.
Such great victory for one Ridge Hollins here, folks. Ooh, what are we all sad about here, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Is your Christmas about to be sad? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, my Christmas has just got it stacked, baby. Ridge Holland went out there, and he gets jumped by this fraudulent university. You know, we got Ridge. Was it not Ridge? I'm sorry. Riley Osborne. He's not even an Osborne. He's not related to Ozzy, so he should refrain from having that last name. Duke, you are the. You know how Julia, she's called the Beautiful Madness. Duke has become the Beautiful Disappointment. I'm very disgusted in you cats who thought Chase U was still going to be around. Bye, guys.
That is Bad Guy Jack along with Sabrina Estella and Ron. Bad Guy Jack is always on promo mode.
Hold on, I gotta read this one. Wait, where's it at? Wait.
No, that one was hilarious. That was
Oh, Steve, you killed me.
Just a second. This is Vinny. Hold up, I gotta read this one. And he silently reads it in his head, right?
Right, like he didn't say out loud or nothing. He was just like, all right, hold on.
He's gonna read out loud. So I shut the fuck up. I shut the fuck up. Okay, all right. He wanted me to laugh. Nope. Dontario Moore says the double MJF.
They definitely ruined it.
He said he sees Venomous Vinny. He said, let's talk some AEW. Let's talk the whackness. The double MJF Adam Cole storyline killed AEW. They should have played Warlow. I disagree with that. I think it was fine. I think if Adam Cole knew how to land properly when he's running, it would have been a fine storyline. AEW and all Elite Whackness, AEW, Keith Lee translates the jobber, or no screen time. Is it cold in Sabrina's house? Why is she wearing a knit cap with short no sleeves, I should say? I don't know. I have no idea.
No, for real.
Is she cosplaying as Parappa the Rappa?
We love you, Russell.
And Tony Khan killed all Elite Trouble You. Miss Doug Angel says Papa Rappa, the rapper cosplay took me out.
Oh, is that my boy?
Yeah.
That's my boy.
You know, I gotta say something to you, Chris. You were there when we were at AEW or NXT at Full Sail. And what did I tell you all when we were in the audience? I said to you that Keith Lee is never going to amount to anything. This is it.
You did.
I said he's a jobber.
You did.
And that's all he is.
You did.
And he could have been something else.
Hello, Chris and Vince.
He's a tub. He's a tub of Nutella. That's what he is. He's in a tub of Nutella. Okay? That's what he is.
We not. Put the solo shit on me. Put the goddamn solo on this. No, hell no. Yeah, me. We are not finna disrespect Mr. Bask in My Glory. Mr. North American.
What'd you say, Bask in My Robin?
At the same damn time. Same damn time. Future quote, same damn time. We are not finna disrespect this greatness of a black man. We are not finna disrespect this man had damn near carried NXT on his goddamn back. We are not. I don't give a fuck, Charmaine. Shut up. We are not gonna do this to this wonderful man who is married to this beautiful ass Mia Yim. I know she ain't that great right now. She's kind of like a genre. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do for her, but still, we are not gonna have this slander for this man. This man did a fucking spirit bomb. His goddamn finisher was a fucking spirit bomb. This motherfucker is the king of nerds in wrestling. I will not take the slander. All right, I'm done.
Did you say Baskin is Robbins?
Bask in his glory.
Oh, you said Baskin is Robbins. Sorry. But that's what I thought he said.
Steve says we're not going to disrespect Keith Lee, but what we are going to do is name his accolades from 5 years ago in WWE.
Because AEW wasted this man.
AEW
wasted
the
him.
Z is silent says, don't nobody give a good dog damn about no Keith Lee, and you know it's slander on everyone.
No,
and Charmaine follows up with
I never care about her opinion. But anyway.
Lala says, say it with your chest, freckles. Dontario Moore says, AEW is a prime example as to what happens when you allow your fandom to make booking decisions. And I think Steve likes Venomous Vincent's comment about tub of Nutella.
Tony Khan is literally Andy in the wrestling universe. That's all he is. He sees toys
Basket is Robbins.
and he wants to play with him.
That was a good line. Basket is Robbins. Actually, you talked over it, but I was going to clip it because that was a funny ass line. And then you said, we don't invent it. Vinny, we don't fat shame, right? Because Vinny's over there fat shaming him, and I think that's a shameful thing. He's talking about Basket as Robbins. He says tub of Nutella. And when you said something about Keith Lee was carrying NXT on his back, he said, well, there was plenty of back for him to be carrying. That is terrible. That's terrible, Venomous Venice. You should stop.
Wait, I didn't say nothing about his back.
Yeah, I heard it. That was a good line.
The gas. Do not let him gaslight you. Do not let him gaslight you. Don't let him gaslight you.
He's not gaslighting me. I heard him say that. So
he's already lighting himself. He already lit himself on fire tonight.
What else happened on Monday Night Raw? Will you take control of the show? You're supposed to be lead chair tonight. We don't fat shame on the show, but we do. What we do is keep fat back lead. You know what? I love the fact that Freckles went on a 17-minute tirade. And now everybody's talking about Keith Lee.
Because
we're not going to do us Keith Lee slander. So everybody decides to do Keith Lee slander. No, you know what? I was a big fan.
It's not unpopular review. This is hating ass review. That's what it is. It's a review full of.
You're right, because apparently hating on Keith Lee is quite popular. Venomous Vincent, take over your show. What's going on?
We're backstage now with the women's championship, tag team champion, Bianca Belair and Jay Cardigan, whatever you want to call her. I can never get her freaking name right. Never. I can never get her name right. Jay Cargill.
Jay Cargill.
Yeah, Jay Target. Jay Target is on my screen.
Well, she was a target this past Friday on SmackDown, and she went through a car. And as everybody knows, finding out that she's injured and she's taken out of it. And now the whole storyline is who is the one that attacked Jay Cargill.
Why would they
She's out for it.
Why would they do this? Can you tell me why they do this?
Because she has to.
Real quick though, I got breaking news of the background of what happened with Jay Cargill. I got the breaking news. Y'all ready for it? This is the behind the scenes of Jay Cargill.
Oh, Thanos sacrificed her.
That's who did it. Thanos did it, damn it. That's who the fuck attacked Jay Cargill.
Damn, Bow Wow being there is really, really something. I'm surprised Chris Brown's not there. Breezy should be up there. Tony Khan was upset that Jay didn't do a line of coke with her. Let me see. Lala's Empire said, "Oh my fucks, not man's messing up Jay's name." And Steve says, "Why can't anyone on this fucking network?" The Z is Silent says she did a Darby Allin coffee on that car. You know, before this show aired, I don't know why we're talking about all elite whackness again, but
because they come into WWE.
The end of the pay-per-view that happened, I didn't see it, and I guess you see Darby Allin trying to get on top of a car, and he said he failed the first time. He failed his first attempt. So Steve said, "Why? How is this man going to climb Mount Everest if he can't climb a car?" And not Gamara. Thank God whoever is backstage finally realized how to spell hero properly, because I was going to clown for spelling the other way. The Venomous Vincent. What else happened?
They are saying that we don't know who the fifth member is. Io Sky walks up and suggests Kairi Sane as a contender for the 5th member of the team. Do you guys think that she would fit in there?
Absolutely not.
Kyrie's saying no, and they try to be is. It makes sense for EO to say that because that's her girl, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dakota Kai who has not been seen since but whatever. I guess they realize she sucks. Anyway.
All right, guys, let's get into the next match. I'm very
just a second. I was a whole sentence in. Like what just happened? Nobody cares about Dakota Kai, right?
No.
So Lala's Empire has some suspects, which is half the Raw Women's roster.
I think it's Raquel.
I believe it's Bailey. I'm going with Bailey.
I think it's real.
I'm going with Bailey. But shout out to Bianca for commanding the segment. I think she did. I think what she did was she told Naomi, like, we're not doing Bailey. I don't like Bailey. EO, you're cool, but that's too much damage control. I like the fact they addressed that elephant in the room because it's like when you dislike EO too. And then Rhea comes out there doing Rhea shit.
Oh yeah,
Rhea like, I'm big bad tough.
Give me live.
I'm big bad tough. I'm Rhea bloody Ripley. All I want is Liv Morgan. For some reason, this team is named Team Rhea. Couldn't stand it.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell that happened.
Yeah, how are you going to do that when Bianca's literally a bigger star to you? Now, granted, she's more popular right now. I'm not denying that. She definitely is. But Bianca's the bigger star.
Exactly. I really didn't get how that became Team Rhea all of a sudden.
Jay did not do it. Jay did not throw herself off of a little.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I remember. I forget which SmackDown game this was in, but this was literally a part of a SmackDown game segment where I think it was Teddy Long that got hit by a car or some shit, and then it comes out to be you. I forgot. I forgot which one.
Naomi. I don't think it's Naomi.
I need to put the show back on the rails here. Let's get into the Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee taking on the Creed brothers.
Finally,
Brutus and Julius Creed. Now, can I ask you?
Just a second. I gotta read this. Hold on. Love that second. It was good. Love that second. Freckle Sensei. I say hi to you when I feel like it. Everyone who I am. Chris looks so handsome. That's true. Thank you so much, darling. I hope everyone vote for me to be the best fan of the year. Maybe I challenge someone to Promo Mallet. Maybe I challenge Freckle Sensei. I am only joking.
So handsome.
Yeah, have you seen me? This is not easy, okay? It is not easy. There's a lot of moisturizing. There's a lot of working out. There's a lot of drinking alcohol. This is not easy. Okay?
Not sure if I said drinking what? Beer? Liquor? It ain't water.
Naomi looked like a ghost. This one's water. Naomi looked like a ghost in that backstage segment. Steve is Steve. See, if anybody's drinking,
everybody loves Steve Lee, but y'all want to slander the man. But y'all using his slogan. Y'all using his slogan. It's funny that y'all both took a sip of the water.
I know, Jinx.
That was kind of funny.
Vinny, seriously, what's up with American Made? They finally got a victory, right?
Why are they called American Made?
Yeah, I really don't.
Were they made in America? I don't know where they were conceived at, but I'm assuming they were born in America.
Yeah, but it's confusing because the Lillian Garcia is saying the Creed brothers. They're saying American Made. What's the fucking name? Who's fucking? What is it? Creed brothers, American Made, American males.
She announced them as Julius and Brutus.
The American males. Made. The American.
No, not American males is a different tag team. She didn't say the Creed brothers. She said Brutus and Julius.
No, at the end she said the Creed brothers.
She said Brutus and Julius Creed, American Made. She never said the Creed brothers.
If anybody listen, where's Mad Dog Museum? Anybody have that clip? Pull it up. I believe she said the Creed brothers.
My keyboard's having problems, so I can't pull it up. But she did not say that. Fat Lee sucks. They're called American Maids because they're on cleanup duty. Okay.
Ridiculous.
Okay. I really don't like the name. I honestly I never liked the name. But about
I don't like the entrance music.
About the time they won.
Freckle Sensei, how did they win this match?
Now I hate how they won
Freckle Sensei, how did they win this match?
Of course, Chad Gable shows up. Twist, and it was stupid. Twist Rey Mysterio's mask. Rey Mysterio can't see shit. And then one of the Creed brothers scoop and score. scoops, pin 1, 2, 3, and that's all she wrote. Hated the finish, but I'm glad that they finally got a damn win. Oh God.
You know, I was really enjoying this match with Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. I think
the finish was whack.
I think Dragon Lee is going to be if they had a cruiserweight division like WCW, I think Dragon Lee would lead it up.
Yes.
So can somebody else also answer this question? I thought tornado tags were you can tag anybody in outside the ring. Why is everybody in the ring for this tornado tag?
Tornado tag is when everybody there's no.
Yeah, but I thought tornado tag was everybody out of the ring.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, tornado tags is everybody's in the ring. There's no tags. AKA an all elite wrestling, all elite whackness tag team match.
So then, what do they call it when everybody's on the outside of the ring and you can tag anybody?
Fuck.
That's a tornado tag.
No. What do you mean? That's a regular tag match.
No, there's a name for it.
It is a name. I just can't.
There's a name for it. It's not tag team. That's
I thought
it was.
That's when they'll do like a triple threat or fatal four tag.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's a name for it because I can tag you if me and you are partners, but I can tag him when we're not partners.
Just like Freckles said.
What did he say?
He said it's like a triple threat or a fatal four way. That's true. There's no special name for it. They call it. Not for nothing, the Lucha Brothers do it a lot too. I just like the Lucha Brothers. That's all.
Well, guys, make sure you guys have your DVR set for Thanksgiving night as your undisputed champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will be making his appearance on the Jimmy Fallon show. That was a very big announcement tonight. They had even as Bron Breakker is waiting in the ring after he's already made his way out, and we've had we go to a promo with Judgment Day, and we do a promo with Cody Rhodes. Bron Breakker's still running the ropes as we speak right now in the arena. I mean, he's going full force. I mean, this guy he's trying to get back on the Minnesota Vikings, and that's why he's still running the ropes.
Well, yeah. Minnesota Vikings are doing very well because when they do it, Minnesota Vikings.
Bron, stop, Bron, stop.
Bron ran to your house.
If anything, he's working out to be on the Cowboys because the Cowboys need about any and everybody.
Oh boy, they get their ass whipped, didn't they? Actually, no, they
won. They beat the Commanders.
Yeah, by a hair of a chimmy chin.
We haven't talked about the Women's Intercontinental Championship yet. We'll talk about that.
Rivalry games I never really count. Everybody be going 1-1 with it. That's the any given Sunday moment.
Fly, Eagles, fly. That's your next Super Bowl champions.
We also, as Bron Breakker is waiting in the ring, we also do a video of the social media reactions to the return of Paul Heyman and CM Punk. 72 million views on YouTube. And I love how we see this all night long. This is like the first time, the third time, the second time, the fourth time. It's like, all right, give it a fucking rest, all right? Let these clowns, let them bask in their Baskin Robbins over here, and let's just let it go.
Is this where they had the interview with the Sami Zayn and the Usos?
Oh, that's right. That was going on as well. And Bron Breakker was still in the middle of the ring running the ropes.
So can we talk about how stupid that is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So because Roman, they're still probably promoted on Monday Night Raw also by having all the participants there except for Roman Reigns every fucking time. It's so annoying.
Well, I mean,
I don't like this bloodline story. I tried to say it on SmackDown Penitentiary, but I wasn't able to be on because I was driving. But I will say I'm not a fan of this bloodline story. I like it to a certain extent, but what I don't like is the fact that what the hell is Jay doing? They brought him right back in to do the exact same, all of them, the exact same thing they did before. Now Roman, at first it looked like it was still going to try to keep some individuality. Now it looks like everybody just fell back in line to the Roman show, and it's a little bit annoying to me. Like, are y'all all supposed to be equals, or are y'all all following him like little bitches?
The difference is that they understand that Roman is still going to be leader-esque. It's just the way he was treating them they want to change, and that's the biggest difference too. Roman is not talking down to them. Roman is not talking.
He never apologized.
The servants.
He never apologized.
I mean,
guys,
it's his ego. He's not going to apologize. It's his ego.
I agree with this completely, Mike. I'm just saying that bothers me about the storyline. It's the fact that now everybody comes out. Jey Uso came out this past Friday clapping like the old days, like you were.
Wait, just a second. I gotta stop you and Mike. Okay, this is not the greatest storyline ever told in wrestling.
If you talk some honky talk man shit,
and Freckle Sensei, you know what the greatest storyline of all time is, and it has 3 letters to the name. 3 letters.
The answer is 2 letters.
NWO. That is the greatest storyline out of every storyline ever.
NWO is in contention. NWO is definitely in contention.
Way better than
higher.
The only reason why I say it's not is because how it ended. Because
how is it ending here?
Those last 2 years of NWO, it was like it's like what Bullet Club has become. It's like, hey, everybody becomes NWO. Yeah, you come in. Yeah, you come in. Yeah, you come in. Hey, Vince, you want to fuck up WCW? Come on in. Hey, Eric Bischoff, do you really give a fuck about WCW? You want to see it burn? Yeah, come on in. It was just like a big ass treehouse club.
Listen, I get it, Freckle. But what do you think's going on with right now? They're doing the same.
But the bloodline's only blood. It's only the OGs.
They keep adding people. It's going to turn into NWO. Right now, what does it look like? It looks like NWO red and black versus NWO black and white. There's some similarities there. It's getting there.
It's a war.
But I still agree with Mike completely. It's still the greatest storyline in history. NWO did not last as long as the Bloodlines lasting as far as interest. They did too much, and it started getting boring. Logan James says, unfair to all wrestling creators at TikTok because WWE copyright ban is all wrestling video reactions to TikTok and WWE's wrestling reaction video on WWE TV. That's what you can do when you're a multi-billion-dollar company. It was a whole party for now. Go ahead.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, any of those guys, or Jacob Fatu could never lace the boots of Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan if they even tried.
Roman Reigns is bigger than Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
Roman
Reigns is bigger than Kevin Nash. I will not say he's bigger than Hogan. But he's a greater world champion than Hogan. But I won't say he's bigger than Hogan.
God. Wait, hold on. Wait, just a second. Hold on a minute.
Jacob would destroy Scott Hall, and I love Scott Hall, but Jacob Fatu would destroy him in the match.
That's why Jacob Fatu took so long to come to WWE, because they didn't give a fuck about his ass.
No, that motherfucker got records. That motherfucker.
Yeah, he had records in MLW, not in WWE.
Yeah, but the thing is, WWE was like, hold on, bro. You got to first lose some weight, then second.
He's still fat. What do you mean? He's still
he lost a ton of weight. He lost a ton of weight.
He lost a lot of weight.
He still looks like the tub of lard he was in MLW.
No, not compared to his MLW days. His MLW days, he was way bigger.
It doesn't matter. Even that, I would still say, Jake. You know what? Mike Knox says wrong and incorrectly that Bronson Reed, who thank God was not on, it is comparable to Big Van Vader. I completely disagree with that, 100%. And then somebody mentioned some Bam Bam Bigelow stuff. Now, Mike disagree with that. I will tell you who does kind of remind me of Bam Bam Bigelow, and that is Jacob Fatu. I think Jacob Fatu could be compared to one Bam Bam Bigelow.
Well, I hate to bust your bubble, Mike Knox, but I think Braun Breaker's. I think it's a jobber. I think the only reason why he's getting the position he is Triple H.
Well, I didn't say Braun Breaker. I said Bronson Reed.
No. But I meant to say Bronson Reed because there's no talent. There's no talent in that guy's fingers.
He really don't.
I don't want to know what his fingers are doing. I'll leave that for
He's a tub of lard that thinks he can jump to the top rope, and one day he's gonna.
He doesn't jump to the top rope.
Listen. This guy, he's gonna take the whole damn ring down with him. I'm telling you, there's no.
He's not the size of Yokozuna. Bronson's a big dude, but I think you're exaggerating.
Yeah, but he's not bigger than Yokozuna. But yeah, Bronson.
I never said he's bigger than Yokozuna.
He's big.
You say he's gonna take the whole ring down like he's that huge.
Oh well, wait, hold on a minute. Didn't him and
Braun. Well, I mean, that's him and Braun.
Two people.
But that's him and Braun. Like, that's expected. That's some big motherfuckers. That's damn it. My shit gone now. But that's some big meaty men slapping me. I don't know why I can't find the damn video.
Studio now. We have to upload it again.
But that was big assness versus big assness.
Well, let's get back into it. The non-title match, Intercontinental Championship, a non-Intercontinental Championship match. Bron Breakker, who's still running the ropes. Let me see if I can get his name right. Ludwig.
Why do you keep saying he's running the ropes?
That's all he does. That's all he does. It's like you're watching the NFL Sunday Ticket on Monday. He's tackling people, running. Bro, he almost broke the announce table. The guys almost went over the side of the railing. I don't
know how he did that. That was super painful.
I'm gonna tell you what, I've never seen a man run as fast as he did in the ring. I mean, this guy,
not real.
This guy is talented.
I honestly never seen anybody move as fast as Bron does.
Braun Strowman and Big Show did it also.
Yeah, I did.
Not Braun Strowman, Big Show.
You know what? I remember seeing that live. I remember seeing Big Show and Brock live. Like, I was watching that shit.
I was there. That was in Orlando.
Exactly. He was running the ropes for 30 minutes according to Vinny. Like he really was.
Bro, he was in the middle of the ring when all the promos are going on. Like he was running the ropes. I enjoyed this match. I enjoy watching Bron Breakker. And I feel like Ludwig Kaiser is getting better at wrestling. I just hate the storyline of every week we get an interruption by some goof that's going to mess the whole matchup. And we get an interruption by Sheamus. Just like last week, we get an interruption by Ludwig Kaiser. And now
Should have saw it coming.
Well, I'm not as good as you are. I'm not a genie in the bottle. I can't predict this.
I don't grant wishes.
Well, you pretty much can read the future on this stuff.
I'll say this, because I did think that was what happened. And I was talking to Mike earlier, and I said this is one of the possible matches. Actually, both of the matches I said were possible end up showing up, and I was doubting myself, so it's amazing. But let's talk about what really was a problem with the segment. Venomous.
Sheamus.
Once again, it's not Monday Night Raw unless you had some run-ins. They had to have a pull apart, barely touch each other, and all of a sudden here comes Kenny Dykstra and the rest of the officials and the referees, and they got to pull them all apart. And Adam Pearce has to come and try to make sense of this. They go to commercial, come back, and it's still a brawl. Every Monday Night Raw, there's a pull apart. Why, Venomous?
I mean, I think we're.
Can you call your buddy Paul?
I think we're immune to it now.
You got to have some type of drama.
Every time. It's like the table spot. I'm sick of the table spots. Every week somebody's going to a table. And these fans just eat up. We want table. Haven't y'all seen it enough? I'm sick of seeing tables every week.
We like violence. Look, think about it. How many times, every time that we saw a Dudley Boys match, how many times, even when they did not even pull out a table, people kept on saying we want tables?
Less is more.
It's true.
I do agree that sometimes less is more. Like less run-ins. I don't mind them when they make sense. But with this match, I didn't need the run-in. It should have happened after the match.
They didn't want a clear winner.
If it happened after the match, I would have been okay.
If it happened after the match and Bron won, then there's no reason to add Ludwig into the match. They couldn't have a clear winner for the match. That's why you had the triple threat. That's why you go into it.
Right after this match, we see the
it is way time for another commercial break. What's the next match we're going to talk about?
We're going to talk about
now you're making me hungry.
The War Raiders and the Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about that real quickly. After this commercial break. Stay with us as you're watching the popular review.
Mid.
This twerk music, yeah.
Download that. Yo, baby, got some work to do tonight.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, she came out that bitch. Listen, Look at all that. Look at that. Some people see this as imperfection. I look at it as the extra biscuit.
Hold on. Why you gonna call me out like that? Like I'm not right here in front of you. You know why I don't like that.
What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with a little extra gravy on that biscuit. Yeah!
That's why. There's no room for both of us in the bedroom. There's no room for that. What do you mean?
Well,
Got time for all that curls?
Your man said I ain't got time for all them curls. That's crazy. Yo, your man is wilding right now.
That is absolutely the funniest moment on UPR this year. I don't give a good dog damn. EC, that deserves a fucking award. That deserves a fucking award. I do not care. That deserves an award. Right 2 years in a row, my man took his shirt off for some biscuits and gravy. Get the views up.
God,
biscuits and gravy.
I do anything for the. You know I do anything for them views.
Well, you know what? So will bitches with OnlyFans. You know. So.
That man took his shirt off.
He said, "Let me take the shirt off for the ladies." You know what's amazing about that? I don't think people notice, but if you go back and watch that commercial, Mike turns his camera off, and then when he turns it back on, his shirt was still off, but then it magically disappeared. It was amazing. Dice, I don't know how you did it. It was amazing. Shout out to them, and shout out to the.
First of all, that wasn't just the funniest segment of the year. That's probably the funniest segment of all time when it comes to UPR history. If you told me in freaking August that by now Mike is going to take his shirt off
for the ladies
and show his rolls like they cheddar bay biscuits, I would have said you're crazy and you're drunk. But
apparently they're crazy and they're drunk.
That's wow. I thought it was going to get better when Cactus has said SmackDown penetration. That did it. That totally did it. Now, my goodness, wow. I need another drink because that was wow.
Moving on from the butter my biscuits to the War Raiders taking on the Judgment Day, the World Tag Team Champions Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Guys, this match. Let me just tell you this. I don't understand in the beginning why they even changed the War Raiders name. Do you guys remember what they changed it to?
So it went from what? Viking Raiders to War Raiders to War Machine to.
It was War Machine. We're not. Yeah. It was War Raiders, then Machine. Viking War Machine, and then it was Viking Raiders.
They don't know what the hell they want to be at this point.
They're a good tag team. They're a great tag team. They remind me of the Legion of Doom.
They're pretty okay. They're pretty okay. I think what's lacking with them is it's not the wrestling ability, because good God, first of all, Ivar is amazing to me when it comes to athleticism, when it comes to just pure technique, this motherfucker can do somersaults and flips better than I can. That's some shit to say. But my problem has always been their charisma. It's like they get high charisma when they go through the ramp, and then when they get in the ring, it just disappears. And I don't understand.
Chris, what do you think about this match?
It was such a dud. The World Tag Team Championships situation needs to be reevaluated. And I know they brought in the War Raiders to try to add some spice, but I've been saying that they've been on the main roster for 5 years. They have yet to click. But because they're Triple H guys, he keeps them around and he keeps trying to repackage them over. They've done everything. They've given them backstage segments. They gave him a manager. They tried to make him seem super destructive. They gave him chants. They gave him hand gestures. They even gave him pyro. Nothing works for them.
Well, no. I think I will. Now I will say them having a manager did help. It did help them in a way. I don't know what happened to Miss Antler Lady. I don't know.
She got pregnant.
She's shelf. She got released.
She got pregnant.
She got shit. Well, I mean,
she's having a second child.
Well, congratulations to her, because that's amazing. It's always beautiful to have a kid. Hopefully one day I get to experience that. But right now, I am enjoying my money and my time. Let you know that.
So we move on from this match to this was sad. This was a really sad. First off, I didn't know. I guess I've been out of the loop. I didn't know the Academy is now Tozawa and Otis, which I think is a total.
And joke. Maxine Dupree.
Maxine.
Well, I think that's a joke to have those three together. and
I found them entertaining, and I wish they would get utilized more.
Well, the reason why they're not is they're a bunch of clowns, and Tozawa's a clown, and that's why if Tozawa was anything less than a clown, they would have never stopped using him for the 24/7 chase, and they would have used him in real matches. But they don't look him as a real wrestler. They look him as
hard for the average fan to respect him as a real wrestler. But he's actually a very good talent. I've been a fan.
Yeah, but Tozawa actually is a good wrestler.
He's very good talent.
He's actually good.
Yeah, he could put people over. He's the only one. Yeah. I've mentioned this on the show before. He's the only person still left from 205 Live, the original. Everybody else is gone.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean,
damn.
There's a set of wrestlers that I feel like they need to release, and they kept using them over and over and over again with the 24/7 chase and Tozawa, and both of them, Otis, they both were in there until they started using Otis with the Academy.
Yeah.
Otis is very charismatic, and he's very over. They should utilize him more, and they do to a certain extent because they always have him on TV. They don't give him a push. They should be the ones, in my opinion, to go after those tag team titles and win them.
After Academy? I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
Right?
I think they'll be more respected, and I think the titles will be more respected. The good thing is they're not shying away. What I mean by them, WWE brass, I'll say, are not shying away from letting everybody know, like, hey, they won the titles 154 days ago. This is only their second title defense.
Yeah,
they're not shying away. So
yeah, it's coming that they're about to lose them, and thank goodness.
Well, Judgment Day's imploding, so.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
They're coming to the end.
Like you even saw it in the segment. Like, Dom looked like he's over the Judgment Day at this point.
Dom, shout out to him. Congratulations to him for being Sports Illustrated #1 top 30 under 30. He deserves it. He is that dude. And I think it is time for him to venture on his own. He can keep Liv if he wants, but he can do some things. He knows how to generate some heat. What else happened, Ms. Vincent?
I also want to bring up the fact that we go from. I love these shots. I love when we go from the ring and follow anybody in the back from the backstage area, which really back in the 90s was not a thing. So I'm glad we're breaking the third wall and we're doing this. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are now arguing as they started the match out by fighting who was going to start the match. And this is the reason why they. But I got to tell you, next week is the 10th anniversary of the New Day, of the 11-time World Tag Team Champions, and they're not advertised with Big E. So here's my question to you guys. I understand Big E is hurt. I understand he can't wrestle. But why wouldn't you idolize a guy that has so much talent that could maybe bring more to the puzzle and like kind of split these guys apart, make it more comedian, more funny? I just don't understand why they're wasting time. Do you guys think that we're going to see Big E next week as a surprise? Or do you think we're going to see the split of the New Day?
No, you have to see Big E next week.
Yeah,
it wouldn't work without split or no split. You have to see Big E next week.
But I still think it's going to be a split. I have a feeling it's going to be a split. I do have a feeling that Big E is going to be there.
What happened?
Steve's a dick. Go ahead.
Biggie. You have to have Biggie in this segment. I still want to say I'm on the. At first, I was like, yes, Woods need this push and need this solo push, but it's giving that Kofi is going to be the one, especially how Kofi went off and went there with Woods. That Kofi is going to be the one that breaks away from Woods, and not Woods breaking away from Kofi.
I tell you what, though, it was a shouting, screaming, pointing. You did, he said, she did.
It was very dramatic.
Yeah. And I don't think we've ever seen the New Day like this. So next week we're going to see what the New Day and the 10th anniversary has in store. Let's get into guys. I'm very confused about this segment that I'm going to talk about. I don't understand what's going on. I feel like both these teams are a waste of time. I'm talking about the Final Testament and the Wyatt Six. The Miz comes in like he was running from three little girls in the hallway and says,
"The Final Testament."
I've seen that the Wyatt Six are here. Explain to me what's going on. The Miz seems like he wants to stay back and talk to Scarlett. Maybe he wants to have a rendezvous with her. Then the guys push him. Okay. Then you got Nikki in the corner, and then it goes black. Then you see him in the hallway. What the hell is going on? Is this? Do we really need this nonsense bullshit?
It gives both parties something to do. People like the Wyatt Six and want to see them on television. And the Final Testament is a group that can handle the loss because nobody really expects them. But I'm telling you right now that I think Karrion is doing much better with the Final Karrion, not AOP. And I think it helps that he's getting, for lack of a better phrase, strapped with the Miz, because the Miz is very good at elevating people and their charisma personality. So I think this will actually turn out well for the Final Testament. I'm a fan of it.
I'm a fan of Karrion. I definitely like how he's become like the anti person of WWE. If you notice, like every time he has a feud with a person in WWE, they turn heel or they have some like deranged moment in their heads or in their minds. I mean, you had Miz, even before Miz, even during NXT, you had Johnny, you had Johnny, had Twisted and Turned, Ciampa, Twisted and Turned. Like he has a list of people that he's turned. In a sense, AOP is just there just to be there. They're
the muscle, and I like the fact that they went less supernatural, so to speak, and more like they're a gang, and I think it works well for them. So.
It's great, and with the Wyatt Six, I am of course EC knows this, but like I am definitely a fan of the Wyatts, mostly because I've been a fan of the people that's a part of the Wyatts, including Joe Gacy, and also because I predicted this shit. I predicted it on here that I said that one of those people that's going to join the Wyatt Six was absolutely Dexter Lumis, and he showed, and he was. I was still proud of that moment.
All right, just a second. So what you're trying to tell me is that ever since these five have debuted as the Wyatt Six, none of you guys are telling me that like there's nothing wrong. They're not wasting any time with these guys, and this is not a piss poor way to keep Bray Wyatt's legacy going.
No, I won't say that.
No. I would. I think this is horrible. I think I don't know where they're going with it. I don't think they know where they're going with this. And I think the members. I don't think each member is being represented the right way to know that they're all in the actual organization. I mean, you're getting bits and pieces of each person each week, but to me, a group comes out together. They cut promos together. You see them every week. They're not doing this with the Wyatt Six. I feel like they're turning this into a mockery. And again, it's something we've already seen. They always go back to the well. Why don't you reinvent something else?
Because this is supposed to be a tribute to Bray Wyatt, and at the same time, I don't think Bo Dallas knows what to do outside of something like this, and I think that's sad. I agree with you. I think they rely too much on it. Go ahead.
He's a comedian. He's a comedian.
I think Bo. I think Bo just wants to stay in that mode for right now. I don't think he has any other like creative idea or plan, in a sense. But I will say it does. I will say I do like the separate promos that they do because it gave a highlight. I wish they go back to doing those where it was like we was getting more character development. I don't know why they stopped doing that because, like I said, it was developing these people like we was getting invested, and then that kind of stopped. So I can't really blame like the Wyatt Six for that. I gotta blame creative for that. Because you have it right there, like it's in your lap. They don't have to be champions. They ain't got to be, they ain't got to win all the time. They just have to be scary and do some crazy shit. And that's why I liked about this segment was Nikki Cross is scary and she did some crazy shit.
And that's what Nikki does best.
It worked exactly. Nikki is best when she's crazy. I did not give a damn about superhero Nikki. I gave a damn. I gave a damn about. Yeah, I didn't give a damn about that bullshit. I'd
rather watch that than this.
Former world champion.
Hell no. I have not been to watch Timu Hurricane versus what she is now.
They're not really doing much with it. I mean, they're really not doing much with it.
Was as Timu Groupon level Hurricane.
I would even take Insanity Nikki over this.
I'm definitely taking Insanity Nikki.
I think this is just bullshit. She's such a talented wrestler, and they're wasting it on this stupid baloney.
I can't say that. She was having charisma issues as well.
Yeah, but she was having some.
She's not even wrestling, bro.
But she tried to get the crazy girl gimmick a few times, and people just not invested into her on the main roster.
Insanity was awesome.
In NXT on the main roster is different. It's different.
But I would say outside of her and Alexa, with that whole thing. Mm-hmm. Besides that, it was a struggle for her to get over until the whole ASH. Like I said, I personally didn't care.
A lot of people didn't, but she was actually over. She was over. She's like Charlotte Flair over? No, but she was over.
Yeah,
but it didn't last long. What was the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw?
The next thing we got going on is we're going to get into our final segment right before we see Scarlett lose her mind and Karrion Kross comes into the room with a message on the glass. I forget what it said. Do you guys remember what it said?
I honestly forgot what it said.
Sacrifice. Oh, everybody has something to lose. I think it was something along that line.
Well, you know what? Now that makes sense of why they came for Scarlett first. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, if you come from one of the AOP people,
let's get into the last segment. We see a promo in the back with the team with Nia Jax's team. We see Tiffy time. We see Nia Jax. We see
Raquel and Liv.
Okay.
Yep.
And Nia Jax says, "Let me go."
Morgan, apparently, that's another name I hate.
She said, "Let me go and get this upper hand for War Games." So we see Bianca Belair and we see Nia Jax in the ring. Freckle Sensei, what did you think about this match?
I enjoyed it because both of these women can go. Nia can go, Bianca can go. We know what they're capable of, and we saw what they're capable of, and it showed us a preview of what's going to come on Saturday. I will say, was definitely impressed. I shouldn't be. It's crazy how every time Bianca does something on a physical nature, that I still get impressed, even though I should not be as impressed because I know how strong this woman is. This woman continues to show how strong she really is. How the fuck do you clean press, military press, Nia Jax off of the top of the turnbuckle and just literally launch her off. Freaking amazing. I did like I definitely like the ending of it, how Bailey shows up and Bailey basically saves the whole damn day since everybody of the women's sides was banned. So I definitely enjoyed that. I'm still not locked in on Bailey being it. Of course it will be the obvious pick of her being the fifth. I'm still iffy.
She was originally supposed to be it anyway.
Yeah, that's why I heard too.
And then Rhea got, I won't say healthy, but Rhea wasn't out as long as they thought she was, so they took her Bailey out and put Rhea in. So it's an easy fit. And I still think Bailey's going to end up being the one that attacks Jade. So.
Well, that is the show. I did enjoy this match. I felt like these girls can carry on a match together. I tell you what. Huh?
I'm answering this question. Naomi.
Same.
The one thing else we need to talk about is Adam Pearce coming out. I think it was before Raw, announcing that they are going to start a Intercontinental Women's Championship tournament starting next week. Do you guys feel like we're now catching up to AEW with all these belts? I mean, there's going to be a Women's North American. Like, you just feel like we're just. So
the only reason why I say it works for the women is that you had way too many women that really wasn't on big belt energy, but they was getting like title shots for the big belt energy, knowing damn well they was gonna lose. So these mid-card titles for the women actually works for them. I think this would be it of the belts, unless crown jewel bullshit or whatnot, but we don't really count that. Don't really count that shit. But outside of that, I think that's it and the end all be all for all the belts. I think right now with introducing the IC title, if I'm not mistaken, they're on par for the same amount of belts with AEW. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I want to say they do. I think they both have, unless you want to count, all the
Ring of Honor championships,
but all the damn Ring of Honor titles that that Triple Crown thing. If you don't count that, then
no, I still think AEW does because they have the trios.
What about the Owen Hart?
No, that's not counting the crown.
I don't count Owen. I treat Owen Hart just like I treat the Crown Jewel Championship.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I don't want to make a prediction for the Intercontinental Championship tournament until we see the brackets for it. After that, then we'll make a prediction for it.
What do we rate tonight's show, fellas?
I'll give it a solid B.
B. Way better than last week.
I can get down with the B. Chris, before we go, please hit our show list for the week so we can tell the fine people of the UPR audience what we got coming up. We start our week off with the Mike Knox Show, 6 p.m. This man holds it down. He talks AEW, WWE, NXT, Ring of Honor, whatever there is, he talks about. You can always join us, me, Freckle Sensei, and the executive consultant, right after Raw, 10 p.m. on Monday nights, following the Mike Knox Show. On NXT Tuesday, we have the Great Puma and the Wrestling Doll hold it down for the NXT brand. On Wednesday nights, we have the AEW crew. And what do they call themselves now?
They are changing their name, so I don't know yet.
Oh, changing the name. So we have the Sheriff, we have Cactus Katie, and we have Dan the Man. Top 5 rounds it off. And on Saturday, it's the SmackDown Penitentiary with Z is Silent and his guest panel. What is this week's top 5?
It's not going to be top 5 because it's Thanksgiving. And we still have to do a preview show for Survivor Series this week. But We can talk about this.
Yes. Yes. Finally. Because guess what? You motherfuckers got audacity. You motherfuckers got audacity. And I'm hosting this shit. Me and Cactus is hosting this not next week, but week after next. So after you're done eating all your turkey, and I know some of you motherfuckers gonna have the damn turkey left over for at least a damn week. So get rid of that shit by the time you watch us. Buy some damn ham from the Honey Baked Ham. Do whatever the fuck you need to, because we got a lot to cover with when it comes to the award show. And on top of that, how the fuck did I not get funniest host? Who the fuck is funnier than me? Nobody. I'm the funniest motherfucker on goddamn UPPR. I came in this bitch for not even a whole year, and I shut it down. I came in this bitch, and I make everybody laugh at this motherfucker. Fuck y'all for that. Anyway, take it away, EC.
Maybe in UPPR. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching us here at the Raw Review Show. Rated R review, as you can hear from Freckle Sensei rants. Good job goes to all of you all for watching us. We appreciate that. Make sure that you join us tomorrow for NXT immediately after NXT. So, unless anybody has anything else to say, for Freckle Sensei, for Venomous Vincent, I'm the executive consultant. We'll see you right here next time on Popular Review. Good night, everybody. Nobody eats spam. Who eats spam? Like,
hey, if you was in the trenches, you know.
Then you need to do something, because that's not, no. God, no.
We'll see.